I mean, as regards the fans and their attitude to the show, we just feel, I think it's a tremendous energy that Benoit has tapped into, because we know there is a lot of love for it. We know there's a sort of a whole world that people have bought into, and so it's up to us to translate that into this new form. And luckily, we're in very, very safe hands.
And I would say I feel I'm in safe hands because Stephen wrote everything. So to me, having him by my side made me feel much more confident. And he wrote the script for the show we are working on. And so to me, it's like, who could have done it better? I would say it was very important to talk to Stephen. And what I realized very quickly is that no, we don't need to have people looking like the actors. It's who they are and trying to understand what is a Peaky Blinder, what is a Grace, and understand that it's a physicality, finding movement for each character. So you understand right away when they're on the stage, that's the character.
Yeah, I think people who are familiar with the show will find out new things about the central characters, because the central theme is a love story, but that love story that was explored on TV is explored in a completely different way here, and we do learn more about those characters. But it's important to say that even people who have never seen the show can come to this, understand the narrative, understand the story, and appreciate the beauty of it.
And I would say that Stephen gave me elements that you don't, like he said, that you don't see in the show, so you understand why they act the way they act, how they are seeing the world, and because they are traumatized, and they have been traumatized for a certain reason that you will see in the show.
I mean, there are always, if you're adapting one form into another, there are always, strategies that you need to employ in order to tell the same story. But the main difference, obviously, is that here we're telling a story without words, largely. There are some words, but mostly it's told through movement and physicality. And so I can write the story, but in order for that story to be told, you need someone with the ability of Benoit, who can, really express emotion and express feeling, but also express plot in a way.
Stephen was very open and very collaborative. So he came with a story, a script, but he was very much like, I know my world, I know the TV, the movies, but life is your world, Benoit. And he gave me really the opportunity to collaborate with him. So this is why I feel like this production is going to be successful, because he was not just hear the script, figure it out. He was there throughout the whole process.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a dance show, and so, the fundamental part of it is the music. And you're right, Peaky is an important part of the whole show is music. And fortunately, a lot of the people who contribute music to the TV show enthusiastically embraced this as well. So I think the soundtrack is going to be absolutely sensational. And I think we discovered that even people who hadn't yet been involved in the show, if you say Peaky Blinders, they tend to say yes. But the person who did the work in terms of getting the music together, the people were Robert who did that.
Yeah, Roman and Arthur wrote and put all this together for us. But one thing Stephen said, he said, well, the music is very eclectic, but you know when it's a peaky sound. It doesn't matter what style, but you know it right away. And he was there as well throughout the process to give us the green light, saying that, yes, that's right, that's very Peaky. Well, it's clear I'm a fan of the series. I've seen it, watched it, enjoy it, and understand it. So when we decided to do a live production, it was evident that I wanted to honor the characters. I don't want to disappoint the fans, but it's not just about the fans, it's about the world. And like Stephen said, the story is not just catered for the fans, it's for everyone.